Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking you right into the action, the heart of Paris, France.
Yeah, Paris. The city was absolutely buzzing.
Totally. Picture this. The Paris La Défense Arena, August 31st, 2025. Over 30,000 fans, just electric, all for WWE's Clash in Paris.
That's right. And our mission here, well, it's not just about who won or lost.
No way.
We're digging deeper, using all sorts of sources, official stuff, wrestling news, fan talk, even backstage whispers, to pull out the really crucial bits.
The narratives, the twists.
Exactly. The things that made this whole event feel like a real turning point. We want to understand not just what went down, but why it actually matters in the big WWE picture.
So get ready. We're talking high stakes, some pretty dramatic betrayals, and just that kind of huge spectacle that honestly only Paris and WWE can pull off together. Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
All right, so the evening started strong with the kickoff show. We heard pretty early on, reports confirmed Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed was opening the main card.
Yeah, that set the bar high immediately.
For sure. And guiding us through that early buzz, the commentary panel, Michael Cole, Big E, and Wade Barrett.
And you know what's really fascinating there, something our deep dive picked up from fan commentary and wrestling journos.
Yeah.
There was a moment about the commentary itself. Wade Barrett actually praised Michael Cole, called him the GOAT, the greatest of all time in the business.
Wow, from Barrett.
Yeah. And he even mentioned Cole being in a recent New York Times piece, recognized as like a super influential sports commentator this century.
That's huge for Cole. It kind of puts a spotlight on those guys who guide us through it all.
Exactly. It gives that historical weight, But while they were setting that tone,
the real drama was already kicking off backstage, right? According to our sources. Personalities clashing before the first match even started. Let's talk CM Punk first. What did the reports say about his pre-match interview?
Oh, Punk was, well, classic Punk. Talking to Kathy Kelly, super confident. Almost like he knew it was coming. He talked about Seth Rollins' situation, comparing it to his own time as champion, surrounded by clowns, as he put it. Said it didn't end well for him.
Oof. Foreshadowing much.
Totally. And his prediction, super clear. Punk's hand will be raised after he has put everyone to sleep. Just pure self-belief, putting that pressure on straight away.
Classic Punk indeed. And then you had Jey Uso. His interview, based on reports, had that mix of like relatable humor and then boom, intensity.
Right, the Waffle House thing.
Yeah.
Complained about no Waffle House in Paris, just bread and soup.
So Jey, it makes him feel like a real dude,
Totally. But then, just like that, he flips the switch. Today is not about friendship, wants to kick everyone in the face and get that world title back.
That shift makes the intensity hit harder, I think.
Absolutely. And it wasn't just the individuals. Our look at social media reactions and fan forums highlighted something subtle, maybe, with the Street Profits and BFAB.
Oh, yeah. Kathy Kelly interviewed them, too.
Right. They were pushing back against Bo Dallas, saying they weren't a real family.
Yeah.
BFAB was strong, defending their 8-year bond.
Okay.
But Angelo Dawkins, kind of short with his answer. And Montez Ford, complete silence. Didn't say a word.
That's interesting. Ford's usually pretty vocal. Are we seeing cracks, maybe? Or just game faces on?
That's the big question, isn't it? The sources are definitely buzzing about it. Is this the start of something falling apart or just, intense focus?
Yeah.
But that silence from Ford compared to BFAB definitely felt like something was a thread to pull on later for sure.
Definitely something to watch. The pre-show then wrapped up with Sheamus trying to get a new chant going with the fans.
Always engaging with the crowd, Sheamus.
Right. That fun, interactive part of it all, but that fun vibe. It didn't last long once the main show began.
No, things got serious fast.
Reports from inside the arena said the atmosphere was just insane. Stars arriving, Jey Uso, Punk, LA Knight, Seth Rollins with the Vision.
Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, Logan Paul. The big names are all there.
And then, bam, straight into that opener. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, with Paul Heyman now in Reed's corner.
Okay, so the match itself lasted over 22 minutes. Roman gets the win. Pinfall after a spear. Looks like a dominant start on paper.
Seems straightforward enough.
But, and this is where our backstage sources and the post-event analysis just explode, that win. It was basically the fuse lighting a powder keg.
Okay, intrigue rising.
Things got really interesting fast. That victory was just the start of something totally chaotic, a huge power shift, people were calling it.
Okay, really interesting. Feels like you're underselling it. Roman wins, looks strong, Then what? What was this chaotic sequence our sources picked up?
Is calculated, almost cold. Roman gets back in the ring, but he's not celebrating. He confronts Heyman, who looks terrified. Doesn't want praise. He wants his sneakers, the ones Heyman was wearing around his neck.
Okay.
Heyman hands them over, reluctantly, and Reigns immediately puts him in the guillotine choke.
His own. Well, former advocate.
Exactly. When he hops on the announce table, signs a shoe, throws it into the crowd like nothing happened. Pure arrogance.
Wow. But the chaos didn't end there, right? Breakker.
Nope. Right then, Bron Breakker storms out, surprise appearance, and just levels Reigns with a spear through the announce table.
Ooh.
And it wasn't just one shot. Reigns is struggling, clearly hurt. Breakker hits him with another spear near the ring.
Man.
They roll Reigns back into the ring.
Yeah.
And Bronson Reed climbs up. Tsunami. That massive top rope splash.
Oh, my God.
Then as they're trying to get Reigns on a stretcher, Reed hits a second tsunami.
Just brutal. Did anyone try to stop this?
G. Uso ran out. Heroic effort. Takes out both Breakker and Reed for a second, but then Breakker catches him with a spear.
So G's down too.
Yep. And with Reigns completely defenseless on the mat, Reed goes up again. A third tsunami.
3. That's career-threatening stuff.
Absolutely. Reigns gets stretchered out, taken to a hospital. Our sources are calling it one of the most vicious post-match beatdowns ever, clearly sending a message.
Unbelievable. And the fallout backstage, what did management do?
Swift action, according to reports. Raw GM Adam Pearce confronted Reed and Breakker immediately, banished them from the arena.
Gone.
Just like that.
Yep, threatened suspension without pay if they showed their faces again. Trying to regain some control, you know.
Had to.
But connecting this to the bigger picture, this wasn't just a beatdown, it felt like a storyline earthquake.
Yeah. How so?
The chatter online, the analysis pieces, they're saying this is a calculated move to dismantle Reigns' whole tribal chief persona systematically. Maybe more effective than just taking his title.
Huh. So it's deeper than just Reed and Breakker wanting to make a name.
Feels like it. It signals a huge shift. New, dangerous threats emerging, alliances changing. The whole top tier of WWE feels shaken up after that.
That opening was just, wow, total earthquake is right.
But even while that chaos was unfolding, our sources suggest other stories were developing, maybe more quietly, especially in the title matches.
Yeah, the ripples were spreading.
Let's talk the WWE Tag Team Championship match next.
Right. Match 2. The Wyatt Six, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis defending against the Street Profits.
And the Profits had that cool Borderlands gear, right? Reports said the crowd loved it.
They did.
Yeah.
Definitely stood out. The match went about 13 minutes. Wyatt Six retain after Gacy powerbombs Ford.
Okay, successful defense. But you mentioned that pre-show tension with the Profits. Did that play into the match?
Absolutely. This is where it paid off, story-wise. Our analysis of the match itself, plus commentary notes, pointed to clear friction between Dawkins and Ford.
Really? You could see it.
Yeah. And then the finish came after Uncle Howdy got involved. Hit Montez Ford with a Sister Abigail outside the ring.
Ah, so outside interference sealed it.
Directly led to the finish.
Yeah.
So it's not just about the Wyatt Six being dominant. It feeds right back into that idea of external forces and internal problems potentially ripping the Profits apart.
Ford's silence earlier.
Suddenly makes a whole lot more sense, doesn't it? Like foreshadowing a breakdown in trust, maybe big implications for them. It really does. Okay, next up, the WWE Women's Intercontinental title. Becky Lynch defending against Nikki Bella.
Yep. Solid match, about 13 minutes again. Becky gets the win with a roll-up.
So, the man retains. Clean defense, sounds like.
Seems so, according to the match recaps. Just a straightforward, hard-fought win for Becky.
Good for her. Now, speaking of fighting through things, you mentioned Jey Uso got attacked earlier. Any update on him during the show?
Yeah, actually, our backstage sources confirmed he spoke with Adam Pearce. Despite getting speared by Breakker, Jey insisted he was still going to compete in his main event match later.
Wow. After that attack.
Incredible grit, right? Really highlights what these guys push through for a championship shot. Speaks volumes about Jey.
Absolutely. Then things got brutal again with the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. Rusev versus Sheamus.
Oh, yeah. An Irish street fight, basically. Tables, chairs, kendo sticks. Everything you'd expect. Pure physicality.
How did that one end?
Rusev got the win. Made Sheamus submit to the Accolade, his camel clutch finisher. Went about 20 minutes.
Long, brutal match. Definitely. And the analysis coming out of it, especially from sites like PW Insider, suggests this wasn't just a win for Rusev. It felt like a reset for his character.
How so?
More aggressive, more uncompromising, like he's tapping back into that dominant force, a key development people were watching for.
Interesting. Okay, shifting gears again after that brawl. A big marquee match. John Cena taking on Logan Paul.
Yeah, huge star power there. Long match, too, over 26 minutes.
And Cena got the win.
He did. Pinned Logan Paul after the attitude adjustment, the AA. Then had a nice moment celebrating with the Paris fans.
So what's the takeaway there? Cena's still proving he's got it. Paul hanging tough.
Kind of both, you know? Our sources look at it like this. Cena's win shows his legendary status and influence are still massive. His drawing power is undeniable.
Still a huge star.
No question. But Paul losing. It shows there's still a hierarchy, experience matters. Yet, even in defeat, sources say Paul looked credible. Like a legit competitor who belongs, despite the loss. Might have boosted his stock, ironically.
Makes sense. We also found out about a match for Raw the next night, still in Paris.
Right. Dirty Dominic Mysterio defending the IC title against AJ Styles.
That should be a good one. Fans seemed excited for that, based on reports. Okay, so, leading into the main event. Seth Rollins' backstage interview.
Crucial moment. Kathy Kelly asks him about all the chaos, Heyman in the hospital, Breakker and Reed banned. His thoughts on it all.
And Rollins.
Pure defiance. Our transcripts show him saying he's 2 steps ahead, doesn't need anyone, not the vision, nobody, just proclaims he is Seth freaking Rollins.
Wow, big statement right before defending his title.
Huge, just staking his claim. Total self-belief. Really set the stage perfectly for the main event, making it feel even more personal for him.
And what a main event it was set up to be. WWE World Championship on the line. Fatal 4-way. Seth Rollins defending against Jey Uso, LA Knight, and CM Punk.
Yeah, massive stakes. Anyone could walk out champion in a fatal 4-way. Chaos is guaranteed.
The match went almost 25 minutes. Hard-hitting, back and forth.
Absolutely. Rollins ends up retaining. He pins CM Punk after hitting the curb stomp on a chair.
Ouch, on a chair. Brutal finish.
Brutal, yes. But here's the kicker. The twist our sources uncovered. It wasn't a clean finish. Not at all.
Oh, what happened?
Just before Rollins hit that curb stomp, CM Punk took a low blow from someone who wasn't even in the match.
A low blow from who?
That person who ran in and delivered that crucial low blow to Punk was Becky Lynch.
No, Becky Lynch, Seth's wife.
Exactly. The reports say the place went absolutely nuts, complete shock.
I bet. So,
Yeah.
Becky helped Seth retain.
That's what it looks like. A calculated, perfectly timed intervention. And connecting this to the bigger picture, It's a massive game changer.
How so? This changes everything for them, right?
Completely. Rollins and Lynch, this celebrated real-life couple, pulling off something like that, it fundamentally shifts the whole landscape. Pundits, fans online, everyone's talking about it.
It makes Rollins' reign feel controversial now.
Hugely controversial. And it introduces this new, powerful alliance that nobody saw coming. It redefines them both, individually and together. They're the new power couple, apparently willing to do anything to stay on top.
And the show ended with them celebrating.
That was the final image, yeah. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch standing tall together after that strategic, maybe sinister masterstroke, leaving everyone stunned.
Wow, what a night. Just an unbelievable evening in Paris. From Roman Reigns getting absolutely destroyed and hospitalized.
Yeah, those medical reports sounded serious.
To the Street Profits maybe falling apart thanks to internal issues and Uncle Howdy. And then that main event, Seth and Becky. Just jaw-dropping.
It really was.
Yeah.
And this deep dive, using all those different sources, it really shows you, doesn't it, how unpredictable live WWE can be.
Totally.
How characters change, how tiny details, Ford being silent, Rollins' defiant words can hint at these huge stories developing. What really stands out to you thinking about all this, about these alliances forming and breaking?
It's that Rollins-Lynch dynamic now. How are they going to play this? Are they villains? Anti-heroes?
Exactly. How will they use that combined influence? The narratives emerging now are fascinating.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the Clash in Paris. We really hope you got some insights into all the drama and the shifting dynamics.
Hope you enjoyed it.
And hey, if you did enjoy this breakdown, please do us a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop a comment below. Let us know what you thought or what else you'd like us to dive into.
Yeah, we love hearing from you. And as you're thinking about Paris, chew on this. With Rollins and Lynch making such a bold move and Roman Reigns facing serious consequences, what does this signal for the whole WWE power structure going forward? Who's next to rise or fall in this wild new landscape of backstabbing and unexpected partnerships? What secrets are still waiting to be uncovered?